Are you ready to make the impact that you know you're designed for? You know you are here to make a big difference. I hear from so many people I have the honor of working with is that I know I'm meant for something so much bigger. And that's what I know about you. I know that you're already making a terrific radical impact, and yet deep down there's something inside of you that knows that there's something more for you to do, to be, to give, to contribute. My name is Felicia Searcy, and I encourage you to stay tuned because I'm going to share with you three spiritual secrets on how to grow and literally exponentially multiply the impact that you are here to make. And if this is resonating, put some thumbs up in the comment section. Whether you're watching the live or the replay, share where you're tuning in from, and share with us what impact that you know you are meant to make. And stick around because when we're all said and done, I'm going to share with you an opportunity of how to go deeper into this material with the guide that I've created for you to support you even more on making the impact that you know you are designed to make. So let's jump into this. So give me a thumbs up in the comment section if first of all, if you know that you're already making impact. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you already know that what you do and how you show up in the world is making a difference, whether you're watching this live or the replay. Now, I also want you to, give some thumbs up or a heart if you know that you are meant for more, that there's more for you to give, there's more for you to discover about yourself in order for you to be able to contribute more to our world. Right now, there's so much suffering in our world. I spoke to this last week on my live. Um, it would be easy. Yes, we are, Patrice. It would be easy for all of us just to hunker down and want to pull the covers over our head because the world can be a really scary place right now. It's also a time where you may be questioning whether or not you can really make a difference. And here's the thing. This is not the time to pull the covers over your head. In fact, now more than ever, it's the time to step out and claim the difference that you're able to make, and for you to understand that the world needs you now. The world needs you now. So let me share with you three spiritual secrets to unlock the impact that is literally woven into the very DNA of your being so you can make the difference that you are created to make, even more. Because again, you're already making a profound difference. Now, let's just multiply it. Let's grow it exponentially so it literally reverberates even more around our world. All right, so here's the first thing. One of the things that I see with, when I have the honor of working with people more directly, and the hundreds of people that I've worked with directly as clients, and thousands of people that I've had the honor of speaking to around the world, is that women in particular, you've got this concept of knowing that you are here to make a difference. But yet, when it comes right down to it, there's a part of me that starts feeling arrogant. And maybe it's just me, right? That there was a part of me that's like, oh, I know I'm meant for so much more. But when I would really dig into that thought, I had some resistance around it. There was a voice that would say, wow, that's really arrogant, or who do you think you are, or who's going to listen to you? What do you have to offer? It's breathtaking, that voice in the background that just works really hard at keeping you right where you are and can actually start eroding your confidence. One of the biggest things that I see that holds people back is a sense of self-doubt. It's a belief that this desire to want to make a bigger difference somehow is selfish. I'm not saying it makes any sense, but our fear, or that crazy voice, doesn't make sense. It's not a logical voice. So the thing that I want you to hear, and if you are a ongoing follower of mine, you will hear me say this almost every single time we come together, because I want it to get in you where it becomes the thing that leads you. The thing I want you to understand down to the marrow of your being, and it's something that I have to continue to remind myself of, and I am going to get to it here, because my dreams just keep growing. The thing I want you to get is that this calling is not your calling. The calling is not your calling. You have been given this calling from by life, by universe, by life force energy, by love, by spirit, by God, whatever word you want to give it, that this force for good, this creative force saw that there was something missing in the world. And it then created you with your unique set of gifts, talents, capabilities, and with the desire to serve with those gifts, talents, and capabilities. So when you're paying attention to that desire to want to make a difference, and you can feel just, oh my God, there's got to be something more that I can do. When the voice of, yeah, but who do you think you are, pops up, the thing to do is to literally stare that voice down and say, you know what? That this desire, it's not my desire. This is spirit, universal intelligence, infinite presence seeking expression through me, and I can be used. You can be used. There's a great song by Ricky Byers called "Use Me." Use me. When you are aware of that desire, this is when we literally put ourselves in the hands of infinite intelligence and say, all right, I hear the desire. In this moment, I am acknowledging that you are activating this desire in me to wake me up to more of who you have created me to be in order for me to serve at a deeper level. Show me, use me. Literally put yourself in the hands of this power, whatever name you give it, and let it have access to you to use you. So first step, this desire is not your desire. It's life force energy seeking expression through you. Own that with every, down to the marrow of your being, with every cell of your being. I am being used by the presence of love itself. I am allowing myself, in fact, put that in the chat. I am allowing myself to be used by the very presence of love itself in a way that makes a profound difference. All right, that's spiritual secret number one. Spiritual secret number two is to acknowledge how you're already making a difference. It was interesting. One of the things, that I work on constantly with my clients is to help them see what's happening in their lives now, the growth that they're experiencing and the difference that they're making. It got so wired into us to somehow think that we're being arrogant if we notice, the growth that we have or the contribution that we really are making. And what I'm telling you is that you cannot grow that contribution if you're not able to recognize the contribution, because we grow what we place our focus on. And if we, all of us, right, because I'm in this with you too, if you're placing your focus on how you're not making the difference that you're meant to make, if you've got your attention on how that there's so much more, and you're barely making a dent in anything, or there's barely a drop in the bucket, then that's what you grow on. You grow on that feeling of discouragement and frustration and disappointment. And the only thing it can do is continue to expand itself. And that, my friend, is not making a difference. And I know you're really smart. I only attract really smart people. You're really smart and you get it conceptually, but it's in that micro moment of recognizing, wow, I really am making a difference with this conversation right now, with this interaction, with this, fill in the blank, whatever it is. I'm making a difference right now with this live, regardless of how many people watch it. I am making a difference with this live. And so this second spiritual secret is to acknowledge how you're already making a difference. Acknowledge your gifts and how are you already making a difference with those gifts. This means for you to literally sit down and journal. And I want you to journal on 5 gifts that you have. You're growing those gifts. A gift is a potential. And just because we have the potential doesn't mean that we're sharing that gift, but you have to have the potential in order to be able to share it. And you know you're going to grow your ability to share that gift. You're going to grow your competency in that gift, and you're making a difference right now. So it's not an either or, it's a both and. So I'm going to encourage you. And so if I could have a team member, right? Number one, spiritual secret number one is that this calling is not your calling, that you are answering the call of love with the difference that you know you are meant to make. That's number one. So if I could get a team member to put that in for number one. And then number two is to acknowledge 5 gifts that you have, and what are the 5 ways that you are making, look around. How are you making a difference with those 5 gifts right now? And if you're watching this live or in the replay, share a gift that you are sharing that you know is making a difference right now. And let me share with you how you can go deeper with this, and then I'm going to share it again at the end. If you want to go deeper in this conversation and how to knowing how to really unlock your power, go for my free gift, FeliciaCersey.com/impact secrets. In fact, let me put that in the chat. And I created a guide for you to go even deeper into this conversation. All right, so there it is. Thank you, team member. Oh, all right, mine didn't go up, so that's good. All right, so number 3, here's the third secret. The third secret, and I got to look at my notes to make sure that I get this correctly. So often we see our impact as restricted to the people immediately around us. The thing I want you to understand is that, yes, the people around you absolutely are impacted. And I also want you to see the reverberation of the impact that you're having on their life has on the lives of the people around them. When I look at the people that I have the honor of serving, I had my larger group last night, and there was a client who was sharing how after doing this work, she got clear about what her next level of impact is. And she got busy. Doing the things that she needed to do, preparing and moving that initiative forward. And then she talked about how she has her first client now serving. In 4 months, she got clear. She started putting things into motion, and she has her first client. Now, her client is being impacted, but the lives of the people in her client's life are being impacted because her client is getting better. So I want you to think about this reverberation for you, whatever your impact is. And then here's the other thing. And she's happy. She was thrilled. And now she knows that she just gets to grow on that. And that's the work that we're doing. And here's the other thing that I want you to understand deeper. We all know that it's all energy, right? It's all energy. We're vibrating beings. We're all vibrating at a particular calibration, at a particular frequency. When any one of us increases our frequency, and you do that by owning and stepping into your purpose and sharing it with depth and love and commitment and devotion, your vibration automatically raises. You don't have to focus on raising your vibration for the sake of raising your vibration. When you dedicate, you devote yourself to the difference that you are created to make. You literally lighten your being, raise your energy. You're raising the energy of the people around you just by simply being in your company. And there truly is a reverberation across the face of our planet. That when I raise my vibration, I am impacting everything in our world. You may not be able to see it, but it's, just like when I text a message to a friend, I can't see that message, and the arrangement of the letters go through the invisible air, but I know that it lands on their phone. It's the same thing with this. When you raise your vibration with your devotion to your purpose and show up with a deeper answer to your calling. Remember that you are being used by the force of love itself through your gifts and your talents and the difference that you're making. And you're recognizing the difference that you're making right now, knowing you're going to grow it, but you're recognizing the difference that you're making right now. As you do that, you are literally raising your vibration. And even if we can't see it, we are raising the vibration of the planet. Now, I want you to imagine the number of people living on purpose growing as a result of this work. This is my vision, that the number of people living on purpose as divinely guided by universal love grows, and we are each raising our vibration as a result of it. This is now traveling out across the planet. And folks, it's impossible for hatred and war and division to exist in that kind of environment. And the part of me that wants to say, oh, but what can one person do? I think it was Margaret Mead who once said, never underestimate the power of a single person. As we each individually make a commitment to this, we each individually do our part in bringing our gift, making our difference in our world. And we are literally raising the vibration of our immediate environment and the world around us. So, Brian, it is so good. Oh, honey bunny, my God, the courage that you have shown recently and stepping into the truth of who you are, Brian. That's the difference that you're making. That's the difference that you're making. So here's what I want you to do. If you want more of this, please sign up for my gift, 7 Spiritual Secrets to Multiply Your Impact and Your Abundance. And I've got a series of master classes coming up where I'm going to dig deeper into this. So watch these pages for that. In the Facebook group, I'll be posting that. And if you're on my email list, I'll be sharing that with you as well. So, but grab my free gift, 7 Spiritual Secrets to Multiply Your Impact and Your Abundance. And let me help you get going even more on making the difference that you know you are designed to make. My name is Felicia Searcy. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. I stand with you with unwavering conviction that you are powerful beyond measure and that there is a profound impact moving through you. And that as you own this, truly, you will contribute to the well-being of our entire world. God bless. Know how much I deeply love and appreciate you. Mwah. See you next time.